Hi there, welcome back to my cozy corner of the internet. If you're new here, I'm Nora, and on this channel we talk about everything cozy and indie gaming. We're only a few days away from July, so it's that time of the month where we're gonna be talking about all the cozy game releases of July, but this time with a little twist. I only chose games that I personally can't wait to play rather than adding every single game under the cozy tag. We have 17 games to talk about with one surprise pick at the end, which is a lot actually, considering I left out so many games I'm not that interested in. July is definitely not gonna be a boring month. As always, I'm gonna be including the platforms as well. We have so many amazing games for both PC and Switch, and all the games will be time-stamped. Before we get into the video though, I'm giving away a Steam key for Witchspire, and if you'd like to join, all you need to do is like this video, leave a comment and subscribe. The last step is actually optional, but I would really appreciate it if you did subscribe. I post a cozy video like this every Saturday, and if you'd like to double your chances, I just started a Discord server for community giveaways and hangouts, and I'm running the Witchspire giveaway there as well. It's linked in the description. I will announce the winner next Saturday, so on 4th of July on YouTube, Discord and my Instagram stories. Now we can get into the list. The first cozy pick we have for July is Cat Mail Co. releasing on July 6th. This is a super cute looking game where we run a cozy post office in a cat's world. We sort and deliver parcels that arrive by the daily boat and try to clear a huge backlog of mail. The thing that made me immediately wishlist this game is the fact that it can be played in co-op with up to 4 players. I think it would be such a perfect game to play with friends. We'll weigh the parcels, add stamps, put on labels, and organize the storage however we like. And according to the Steam page, this post office does not sleep. When night comes, the moonlight will reveal magical secrets about how certain packages need to be handled. That sounds very intriguing, and I cannot wait to play it myself and see those magical secrets. The day after, on July 7th, we have Moonlight Peaks. I know this is one of the most awaited cozy games of the month for so many of you, and as someone who adored the atmosphere and the story of wildflowers and the visuals of Fae Farm, for me too. It's a supernatural take on the classic life sim farming games. We'll be playing as a vampire in this cozy magical town, and of course, since we're creatures of the night, we'll be doing all our farming and nurturing by moonlight, and we just have to make sure we're back in our coffin before the sun comes up. I think that will be a very fun change to see, since in most farming games we usually rush to our bed to sleep by midnight. We'll also get to grow enchanted crops, raise mystical livestock like Draculams, learn spellcasting and potion making, and meet, befriend, or even romance the other magical townsfolk like werewolves, witches, and mermaids. I think this will be a great game to play in the cozy fall months, so I might play a few hours of it and save it for later, but nonetheless, I'm very excited to see the full game. Next up, we have Bravest Coconut releasing on July 10th. This is a puzzle adventure game with adorable pixel art. We play as a little cat named Koko who just wants to return a library book but ends up on a grand adventure full of mysteries. We meet so many colorful characters along the way and explore. If you aren't big on combat, there are lots of accessibility options to adjust the difficulty or even skip the combat entirely if you'd rather focus only on the puzzles and the story. I love cats, I love pixel games, I love exploring, so I know I probably will love this one. Hopefully curiosity won't kill the cat though. Next, on July 14th, we have The Incident at Galley House. This is cozy in the way curling up with an amazing mystery novel is cozy, and it caught my eye because it's actually from the team behind the amazing investigation game The Root Trees Are Dead, and I then learned this is actually a remake of Type L, which was a text-based game that I heard so many good things about. Now it's coming with a fully illustrated visual novel presentation and voice acting. The story is about something that happened at a house in 1936 that was never solved, and we play in the present day using this strange machine that lets us listen to echoes of the past to uncover the truth and piece together what happened that night. If you're someone who finds comfort in listening to true crime podcasts, I think you might want to check this out. Then we have Cozy Grow Camp Spread, finally releasing traditionally on July 15. This is the sequel to the beloved life sim from Spryfox, and it was actually released a few years ago, but for Netflix only. And to add on top of that, I believe it only worked on mobile phones for a while. So if you've never played the first game, we play as a spirit scout stranded on a mysterious haunted island, and we help these cute ghostly bears find peace. The most unique thing about these games is how you can only complete a few things each day. It's not a game to binge play, but something to come back to every day to play 30 minutes of, which I really love. If you played the first Cozy Grow, this is a really similar sequel. It keeps the same beautiful watercolor art style and cozy gameplay, but there are lots of new characters to meet. There's also a new asynchronous multiplayer mode, so we can send and receive gifts from other players. If you're someone busy and don't have much free time to game, I think Cozy Grow would be a lovely addition to your day. The next day, on July 16th, we have Bookbinding. So in this one, we run a quiet bookshop where we craft beautiful book covers, but there's also an underlying mystery where we're trying to solve a murder. It has multiple endings based on your choices and actions, and I believe you can even romance. I really love visual novels and games that bring out my creativity, so I think this will be a cozy time. Also coming out on July 16th is K-pop Idol Stories Road to Debut. This is the ultimate crossover between K-pop and life simulation. We step into the role of a manager and we get to build our dream idol group from scratch. We scout talent, manage their weekly schedules, balance their finances so they don't burn out, and choose their outfits. The relationships we build actually matter and shape the story. I know I'm super late, but I'm recently getting more into K-pop and I really appreciate all the effort behind the scenes, so I think this will be so fun to play and probably way too addicting. Moving on to July 17th, we are getting Desktop Explorer. If you love interface games like Her Story, Hypnospace Outlaw, Emily is Away as much as I do, I think you'll probably love this game. It's an atmospheric psychological horror mystery where we rummage through an old PC we inherited from our uncle, and now we have to investigate a missing person's case using tools like file explorers, chat logs, and corrupted software. It's heavily focused on puzzles and it looks so interesting, though I definitely need to warn you that the subject matter seems heavy, and speaking from experience with similar games, these types of games can really hit you hard out of nowhere, so please check the content warnings before you dive into this one. Next up, we have Scarlet Deer Inn, releasing on July 21st. This game is crazy and I'll tell you why in a bit. So it's a dark medieval folktale adventure. It's being made by a husband and a wife team, and every single character animation was actually physically embroidered frame by frame and then scanned into the game. Tell me that's not the coolest thing you heard today. We'll play as Ellis, a mother of two who's forced to explore unusual places and face terrifying situations to uncover the sinister secrets hiding below her seemingly ordinary village. It's such an artsy game that feels like a breath of fresh air in this age of AI. It has hand-painted backgrounds and folk music played on traditional instruments. I'm definitely looking forward to it, and I really hope this game reaches the success it deserves. Next, a lovely couch co-op game called Lost in Tandem is releasing on July 22nd. This looks like it's straight out of a Ghibli movie and I love that. It's a colorful, slow-paced 2D adventure puzzle game set in a post-apocalyptic world where nature has finally reclaimed the earth. We play as a young girl who bands together with a defective little robot, who's not little at all actually, but it's a cute robot, so therefore I said little. Anyway, to reach a set of geographic coordinates programmed in his system. I think it'll be a perfect pick for a cozy evening with your significant other, but there's also the option to play solo. Moving on to July 23rd, this is a really busy day. We have a lot of games coming out that I'd love to play, first of them being Dodo Duckie. So this is a really sweet puzzle adventure where we play as a clumsy duck named Dodo who just wants to rescue their chicken friends from alien abductors. The game has this unique mechanic where we can use a magical cap to instantly help us switch between 2D and 3D perspectives to uncover hidden paths and solve puzzles. We'll get to explore bizarre planets, meet fun NPCs like KP the capybara shopkeeper, and just battle, swim, and use our dedicated quack button to scare some aliens. I'm a big fan of duck games. They're such mischievous little creatures and I'm very intrigued by the perspective mechanic in this game, so I'm excited to play it. Also coming on July 23rd is High Times. The name might make you think of something else at first, but this is actually a cozy dating cooking sim where we manage a special donuts cafe called the Hot Box and we're a donut therapist there. We basically make mood-changing donuts that lift people's moods up to help them navigate their life, love, and heartbreak. We choose from a variety of flavors that lift their spirits or give them courage, and the choices we make actually affect our relationships with other characters and lead to multiple endings. We can even rekindle romance with exes we've ghosted in the past, all while decorating our shop and discovering new donut recipes. Visual novels and cooking games are some of my favorite cozy genres, and I love the vibrant look the game has, so I'm really excited to check it out. Another game releasing on the 23rd is Canvas of Thoughts. This is an emotional point-and-click puzzle adventure with gorgeous hand-painted watercolor art. We play as an 11-year-old girl and explore familiar everyday places like a classroom or a playground through her neurodivergent perspective. Instead of traditional dialogue trees, we navigate the world through emotion-based choices that influence her inner state and how the environment responds. We solve reflective puzzles focusing on self-regulation, patterns, and observation, experiencing how everyday situations can feel overwhelming or calming. I think this will be a very educational game for many, and it's really important to have games like this. I'm looking forward to playing it. Then we have Koko's Cafe, which is, yep, you guessed it, also coming out on July 23rd. This is a super soft looking coming of age visual novel where we play as a high school graduate who starts working as a barista to break out of their shell. What's really impressive though is that this is actually a passion project from a solo developer who started making it when they were 15 in high school. We brew a variety of drinks, serve customers, and learn their stories through fully voice-acted conversations. If you watched some of my recent videos, you probably know my love for the Coffee Talk series, so this feels really similar with really cool character designs and Y2K dark academia fashion. Also, I wish I was this cool at 15. Making this whole game at that age is insane, and I'm so proud of this developer. Moving on to July 24th, a super cozy organization game called Neat is coming out. In this one, we visit different clients who are overwhelmed by the chaos in their spaces, and we carefully sort through and organize their items. As we unpack the mess, we uncover the personal stories hidden behind the objects. It looks really relaxing and feels like a mix of unpacking and A Little to the Left, which are both games I adore. Next up is Suncraft, releasing on July 28th. This is a pixel art adventure where the main goal is to rebuild a grand lighthouse and try to bring our little village back to its golden days. So we gather resources, craft items, upgrade our tools, and do our best. I think it's perfect if you enjoy classic farming and crafting loops where we slowly build up our town and unlock new areas. And the demo reviews seem very positive, so I'm hopeful about it. And finally, we have Leafy Corner on July 30th. In this one, we get to run the little plant shop of our dreams. We care for a huge variety of real-life houseplants and we help customers find their dream plants. We can also completely customize and decorate our shop just the way we like it. It seems like a really calming game, and I think will be perfect to unwind to after a long day with your warm cup of tea, and I'm so excited to see all the different plants and decorate my little leafy corner. So those are all the games I cannot wait for in July. But as a bonus this month, I also wanted to talk about Village in the Shade, releasing on July 29. This looks absolutely amazing. It's a farming sim set in a remote mountain village, and it's actually made by the team behind the horror series Yomawari. There are strict rules we have to follow, like never talking to strangers, never leaving the village, and never going out at night. That sounds really intriguing, so I was really looking forward to what kind of game it's gonna be. Creepy, cozy games are recently on the rise and I'm really enjoying them, but I believe it's only releasing in Japanese this month. The English translation is planned to come in October, so I guess we'll have to wait a few more months unless you speak Japanese, of course. In which case, you should come back and let me know how you like the game, please. Well, that was the last game I wanted to talk about for this video. We have so many games to look forward to. That's amazing. I'd love to know which games you're most excited to play in July. Maybe it's a game I didn't mention here, so let us know in the comments. If you found the video helpful, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. You have no idea how much it would help my channel. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next week with a new video. Until then, stay cozy. Bye bye.